What is up, guys? Capgun here, One Anti Gamer, bringing you guys episode 3 of Capture Flag Safely. If you haven't checked out the other episodes, go check them out. Today we're covering the map Drone, and I give you always a class setup on every one of these episodes that you can try out. Usually these are amazing weapons to use, and I give you awesome attachment selections and perk combinations as well. So, you know, check those out in the beginning of the game. I'm using the Type 25 with the silencer and fast mags. My equipment today is bouncing betties and shock charges. So on C, you noticed how many different flank areas you can get killed from on C. And unfortunately on C, there isn't too much cover. If you notice, there's nothing that'll keep you out of harm's way on C. So the best solution is to hide in this grass area, because there's a shadow right here which will make your body a little darker and people may not notice you, especially with this bush right here. And if you put a shock charge behind you and a bouncing betty in front of you, say the enemy team has already captured this flag, you'll be able to capture this flag with no problems. And you could do it from different areas. You could stay by the rocks, and that way you can, you know, pick up guys. But I would recommend staying in the grass area, eat some grass like a cow, and have some fun with it. A is an awesome place to capture a flag, and you're always going to be able to capture A with no problem. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's so many different areas you can hide your body in. It's actually probably the most areas I've seen so far on one flag. And I don't really know why they do this on certain flags and not others. As you can tell here, you can actually hide your body on both sides. So if you're actually trying to capture it, and you notice there's a UAV up, maybe there's a Blackbird or a VSAT, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be able to see where the enemy is. So then that way you can capture a flag. This is a nice spot right there. You're not going to get seen, especially if they already have A, and say they spawn in this area. You can get that flag without them even seeing where you're at. And sometimes when they walk on the flag, they're going to know, because that red indicator lights up and they're going to know that they're capturing it. So you have to be kind of careful. So placing a betty or a shock charge, blow up the vans if you can. If you haven't blown up the vans, you kind of want to stay away from them. Use flak jacket, of course. Sometimes that doesn't help, and I'm just showing you where your limitations are on capturing A, because sometimes, you know, you play the game, you have fun, you get kills, and you really don't know exactly where the best spot is to capture a flag. This probably is the best spot to capture A, because you're on both the cars protecting you on the left side if they come through that little area, and your right side, and then the front side right here, if they actually go down the stairs, you'll be able to shoot them. So B is going to be one of the harder ones to get, and some people don't catch on very quickly when you're playing domination. Myself, I understand where to capture B on this, and I'm going to show you a perfect spot to capture B. I love this map. It's like Jurassic Park. But yeah, I'm going to show you a great spot to capture B. So say you're coming from C side and you want to get B very quickly. So you want to flank the guys that are already trying to get B. And that's right there is usually where they stand. Blow up the van, because in that way you can run up to the van, stay against it, and capture B safely. Get the windows. Make sure they're not in the windows, because usually they like to spot that out. Especially when you jump on B, they're going to notice it. And they're going to be like, oh, I got to get B, you know. So they're going to run to it. They're going to try to get you. So this is another flank area. Make sure you watch your flanks, because sometimes you're going to expect the guy to be right there. But he is. He's right there. And you get screwed, because now with this game being out a little bit longer, some people are using ghost more. So even with a UAV up, you know, you may not see that guy running. And that's really unfortunate. This right here is probably the best spot to get B. Though I threw smoke in a horrible position right there. You want to throw smoke behind you, especially if they have A already and you have C. Now if it's the other way around, it's not going to matter. So it's just up to you on what you want to do. But you may not want to capture the flag like that, but it is a different idea on how to capture it. This is a little spot right there where you can actually capture the flag and stay against the wall, because staying against the wall is definitely going to help you out. So right here is a good spot to actually capture a flag. and it's probably the best spot on B because you can actually get the guys that are coming through that area upstairs, behind you, in the windows, on the right flank. Every time I go for B, I always get it. I never die, especially with Flak Jacket, and if they rush up, you're going to be able to kill them because they're not going to expect you just laying prone right there behind the barrel. So it's an awesome idea. Definitely try it out because I've been using that spot, getting this B flag every time when I play this map without fail. And I showed you guys on my last video actually that I got, 2 flag captures. I was able to get a VSAT with only 5 kills, and that just shows you exactly what I'm talking about. So hopefully this is helping you guys out because, sometimes you don't know exactly where the points are to capture the flag. If you guys could always rate the video, I greatly appreciate it. Go for 100 likes on this video. That would be awesome, guys. And if you haven't checked out my other 2 videos on this series, please do so, and maybe even favorite the video. Capgun out.